No matter how hard things may get, best friends should never rat out. Like, you shouldn't choke each other. Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Movies. My name is Lydia and I'm your host for today. In this video, I'm reviewing Best Friends in the World Senior Year episode 14, and then I'll add some expectations for episode 15. If you are new to this channel, please do well to subscribe. This channel is all about movie reviews. Now let's get into it. From last episode, episode 13, on the final scene, we saw that Adam unintentionally exposed himself as being the one behind the fiction stories that he's been writing, A. Augustine. And that is how come Olive and Esther became very shocked, because it's something that he's kept it a secret from all of them, even when they were very close as friends. So yes, the friends addresses, because I don't understand why you kept this a secret from all of us when we were always being there for you. But yes, Adam said he couldn't, he didn't know how he would tell them and all that. But Esther of all people promised not to rat it out. So Olive decided to take advantage of this to, say her side of the story, as in terms of keeping secrets, because she said she's been dropped out of Baron University. Moving forward, we see Iris visit Romeo's shop. Iris, according to everyone, even viewers and people in the film, Iris cannot hide her emotions. And I don't know why she still behaves matured and big girl in front of Romeo. Because I feel the more sweet and soft she is, the more easy Romeo will be to alter to alter his decision. Romeo was saying something like he can't lose focus because he knows that there's no support from anywhere, and if he decides to lose focus or something, he's not going to be financially stable or something. But I feel that when you are in love, your love will overcome some certain customs that you set for yourself, or certain rules that you set for yourself. So I think that Iris should be humble a bit, but at least now both of them have admitted it to each other. Romeo also stated that he really cares for Iris. Now moving forward, I even thought they were going to kiss, but they didn't. At least Romeo is someone who is focused, not like his sister. Now moving forward, we also saw that Olive and Esther are having a discussion because they have, cancelled the decathlon. Now students are poor, like there's nothing fun going on, and they also need that addition in order to boost their application to the universities of their choice. So yes, they also needed to get something doing, so they decided to go into the acting club. It's a club that acting and all that, and I was amazed that Iris also decided to join. Then you can imagine the extent of the boredom. So this is where the whole action started. I don't know what is wrong with Evelyn. Even though looking at Evelyn on movie wise, I feel she's a good actress. I feel she's really playing her part pretty cool, and she's the type of person, there are actually people like that, they stir up arguments and then they stay back and watch how things play out. And Evelyn is the best person for that. Like, she's doing it so well. Like, she's really doing so well. They are very manipulative. There are people like that we should always try to stay away from. They are manipulative. They behave in a nice way, but you realize that they are manipulating you. And she gets the upper hand because she has this, I don't know how to explain it. She has this influence, because if your mother is the proprietress or the owner of your school, you get to do whatever you want, especially if you are coming from a background where home training or upbringing is not really a fundamental basics or a fundamental responsibility that parents put in their kids. So yeah, that's how come Evelyn is like that. I don't really know why Evelyn is bragging that she's pretty, because I don't even see any prettiness. Let's put the movie aside, but I don't really see anything. But I feel that Evelyn finds a way to fool people until it gets to a certain extent. And you know how bored Olive is nowadays. Olive is very bored to the extent that she wants something doing. So when Olive went home, she wants to analyze everything. Why should you deny someone position because you feel she's not pretty enough? Because CD's position is a position that, or is a role that the lady was very pretty with physical beautiful physique. So now Olive has taken on the quest to find justice for it. Why won't they make someone that Olive believes that is good enough and just because people are saying that she has, acne and the rest. And that shouldn't limit us. We all have beauty in different ways, and we all should see beauty beyond what the eye sees. But, we are all basing our judgment on one way, which is not so cool. Now, moving forward, you could see how Robert cares for Maria. Like the way Robert cares for Maria is so obvious. I can't really wait to see a relationship come out from this caringness, because Robert is a cool guy, and even though he's a ruffian, I think that he has this soft spots for paying attention to people who are really going through a lot. And Maria has been able to tell Robert what she's really going through, that her mom has told her to stay away from Olive and Esther and that gang, because first of all, her mom works for Evelyn's mother, and she also is on scholarship. Anything she does against them will make her forfeit her scholarship. So yeah, this sometimes deprives us. Yeah, I think it has happened to one way or the other. It has happened to any of us. Sometimes when we are young, because we cannot really voice out what's going on, when we do, we will end up losing some privileges we used to get. So we have to just pile everything up in us, which I don't really agree. But it is what it is. If you can fight it, fight it. If you fight it and it will cost you a lot, I think you should just let it go. Because Maria, in this case, when she fights it, if she decides to fight it, she might end up losing the scholarship. And sometimes we are not in better positions to rebuke some things. Like, we are not in better positions to let's get to a stage that you know that you have nothing to lose, or if you are losing something, you have you can fight it, you have the strength to fight it. Here in Maria's case, she has a lot to lose, she has a lot at stake, so I think that she should listen to her mother's advice, because she really has a lot at stake. And now, going to where Romeo and Iris met. I don't know what's wrong with Iris. Like, I don't know why she needs to behave so proud and all that in front of Romeo. It's so uncalled for. It's so not necessary. And looking at Romeo's sister, I think she hasn't changed. She really did that for sympathy, and she has gotten it. She has gotten the love that she needed her friends to give her. And I feel that she'll need to learn a bigger lesson later in life. Like, she really needs to learn a bigger lesson later in life. Now, Olive has decided to take on the quest. I'm seeing LHS doing this high school musical things that they use music to battle. I was quite impressed, but I don't know. I can't really speak much about it, but I was quite impressed. It was quite a show, and eventually, CD has been given to who Olive wants CD to be given to, and I'm really happy about that. Moving forward, we see that Olive's mom wants to move on, and she's trying to find a way to reveal it to her daughter. Like, this is a very hard thing for Olive to take, because I've since I lost my dad or something, I've seen my mom being single, but you also have to consider your mom's happiness and all that. Let's see how she'll find a way to tell Olive. Olive is a smart kid, so maybe just that she hasn't really paid attention to that aspect. I think that Olive is very smart, and if she decides to pay attention to it, she's going to get the whole concept. But I'm happy that her mom is being truthful about it and telling Olive about it. Now, the scene that I really liked was when David decided to show Evelyn some sense. Like, I've been wondering to see what David is really wanting to do to Evelyn, because he's always leaving us on expectations. I want to do this to Evelyn. This was I'm planning her for a better time. I don't really know what Evelyn wants with David. Like, I really can't tell what she wants with David. She can really be an angel in front of David, and oh my goodness, she will change totally if David is not there. It's like right now she doesn't really care that Adam is there or not. She doesn't care. She's shameless about her attitude in front of Adams. But with David, seeing her squat on the floor and plead with David, I'm like, oh really, what sort of acting is this? But then let's see how David goes, because I don't really know the plan that David has installed for Evelyn. Let's see how it goes. In the final episode, Evelyn was apologizing to David. I'm like, really, like trying to go and kiss David. Sometimes I'm a bit confused about Evelyn's attitude, whether she's going through mental problem. Other times I feel like her upbringing is what affected her mentality. Other times, I think that's how she is, because she intentionally does things to piss people off. She really does it intentionally and fakes tears. I don't know what mission she's on to get close to David, but I can't wait to find out. Now, Esther has revealed to her friends that she has gotten into Great Luck Boot Camp, and it's something she's been planning secretively because no one knew about this and no one really expected this, and then boom, she comes up that she got in. Anyway, with her best friends, at first Adam was a bit sliding, and now he's gradually come inside, not really doing anything, mistakenly revealed a secret, and then he gradually fits into the trio again. And let me see what you expect. Let me know what you think about it. Now let me give you some expectations. First of all, I'd like to talk about Evelyn. Like right now that she has been disgraced in front of her class and in front of her friends. I don't know whether I should say her friends. I mean in front of Romeo, in front of Adam, Esther and Olive. I want to see her mastermind. Like I want to see her next step, because she's quite dangerous when she steps back a bit. I think the best way to tackle this type, what to do with this type of people, is to stay away, honestly, because they are different. They're honestly different. When you try, they're always a step ahead. So the best is just stay out of their lane, because this is the advice I'll give, and also my expectation. I feel that Olive and Esther should stay out of the lane of Evelyn. Like they should just mind their own business. Whatever she does, she should just leave her to do it, because after all, she has a way out already. Like after school, she knows her way forward after, and she can buy her way through so many things. I don't know after school, I don't know what she can buy her way through, but I think she can really buy her way through. So I think they should just leave her and let her do whatever she feels like doing, because when you leave people like this, they become more sensible. Now I'd like to talk about Maria. I don't really know what Maria is going through, but you can tell that her mom telling her to stay away from Olive and Esther has really affected her mentally. Will this affect her academically too? Because she can't afford to lose this. I think her mom thinks that the only way she will lose the scholarship is when she betrays her mom's boss. And I feel that Maria will find a way to be rebellious. We know Maria to be the quiet type, but this one really looks to be pestering her, to be worrying her. Will she find a way to be rebellious? To me, I think that Maria should find a way to be rebellious, but I also think that it's not worth it. Honestly, it's not worth. Some things are not worth it. Fight it when you have the means to fight it. Fight it when whether you lose or win, it wouldn't really affect you. That is the advice I'll give to Maria. She should fight her mom, or she should fight the proprietress when she has the means, like when she's very confident about it. Now we talk about A. Augustine. Now that A. Augustine has been exposed by his friends, and they are not going to reveal it, how will A. Augustine be like? Because writing the story and know that you are going anonymous add some spice and some sweetness to it. But now that you know that people know it's you, I think the flow is going to be different, because I don't think it will flow, but let's see how magical Adam can be. I'll be ending here for today. Let me know what you think about this video. How did you like it? Like, what were your expectations for next 2 weeks episode? So the next episode will be next 2 weeks Friday evening. I'm not very sure of the time that will be released, but it will be next 2 weeks Friday evening. Please do well to comment your thoughts in the comment section. Give a like to this video if you like my review, and do well to subscribe. My name is Lydia once again. If you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe for more videos and more updates. Till next time, bye.